Okay, I was thinking about making infiltration tools, but I keep forgetting that I don't have the stuff I need to make lockpicks. So I'm gonna try and see if I can go and get some from the store. No, I can't, so I'm just gonna craft other stuff, I guess. Because I need the proficiency hit. Maybe I picked it up in the dungeon, I don't know. We'll see. The dungeon, the palace. Lockpick. I can make a lockpick. What does that do? It might be good to have some of that. Some calming aroma. We'll make that, just so I can lower the alert level if I screw up while I'm in Kanashiro's palace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well then. A motorcycle-shaped persona, huh?
Yes.
You know, I can turn into a car too, so it's like I feel a sense of familiarity.
Maybe you're a persona?
No. I'm supposed to be human. Well, motorcycles are nice too, but it can't carry large numbers of people. I really am special after all. Huh? Carry? No. Take somewhere? Something just crossed my mind. It's no use. I can't remember it all. There's nothing I can do about it if I can't remember. I need to concentrate on Kanashiro for now. Unlike you guys,
Gotcha.
Makoto's clever, so we can expect great things from her.
Hey, wait a
Man,
minute.
you really do have something special. Looks like I better step up my game too.
I feel like my bond with Morgana is growing deeper. Alright. If negotiation is with an animal-type shadow and it fails, you can try again. Cool.
Alright.
That will be helpful. There's a lot of animal
I
personas.
know. After we deal with Kanashiro, I should consult her about mementos too. I'm sure Makoto's brain can...
And I am
Hello?
out.
We got Yusuke, and now Makoto. This guy has quite the luck. Could there be some reason for it? Nah, that can't be.
I'm sorry for asking you here like this.
Oh no, it isn't a problem. I actually find it refreshing to be asked to the student council room, although it's somewhat nerve-wracking as well.
I think I'm a bit nervous myself. Anyway, I wanted to apologize. I'm really sorry for everything.
What do you mean?
You know, how I blamed you for Kamoshida's sexual harassment? Well, I wanted to apologize for that. I've honestly been meaning to this whole time.
Takamaki-san.
I realized later that Shiho was calling out for me, and I wasn't there to help her. I didn't want to admit my own guilt. So I took it out on you, Nijima-senpai. I'm very sorry.
Hey, there is no need for that. In fact, I think the two of us are pretty similar.
Huh?
I was unable to save anyone. Not Suzui-san, and not any of Kanashiro's victims. I kept telling myself I wasn't at fault because I was simply following orders. But that was all a lie. I felt like I would be admitting my own worthlessness had I not shifted the blame off of myself. Fear of that worthlessness was probably why I acted, so I'm deeply sorry as well.
Press the button too early.
I see. In that case, wanna call it even?
Even? You're right. How about we leave this conversation in the past?
Oh, but one more thing. You're not worthless, Nijima-senpai. You were a bit reckless, but you're the reason we found a way into Kanashiro's palace. And you even obtained the power to change people's hearts. You did that all yourself, Nijima-senpai.
That way of thinking is very much like you, Takamaki-san. When you confronted me about Suzui-san, I realized how dishonest and small I was. You're always very direct. That's what helped me finally realize the error of my ways. It turns out I'm a little slow on the uptake at times. Hey, can I call you on?
Yeah. I'm going to do the same. Makoto. Ah, that's so embarrassing.
How about we get something to eat before we go home for the night?
Oh, I know a place. There's a crepe shop at Central Street that totally stuffs their crepes.
Do you want to split one?
Let's each get a whole one, and then we can go half and half on those.
Oh, yes, let's. After school today, right?
I guess An and Makoto have a social link now. Or a confidant? I keep calling them social links. I realize this is a mite late, but how shall I refer to you, Nijima-san? I believe some courtesy should be shown to those who are our senior. Oh yeah, should we call you Nijima-san or like Nijima-senpai? No need to be formal. Just treat me the same way you would treat anyone else. We're honored. Ain't that too formal? I already call her. Just call her by her name. For real? Did something happen? That's a secret between us girls. Damn it, that sounds like fun. All of you may call me by my first name. No need to hesitate. Very well, I shall do just that.
Hey, are you listening?
All right. You, pay attention! Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I'm gonna die. Oh, no, not because I'm too smooth. You think he would learn to stop throwing chalk at me.
Hey!
But I hope he continues to throw chalk at me because I want the charm points. And I'm starting a chalk collection.
Okay.
Alright, our next target is a criminal. One that even the police can't handle. We'll take care of him ourselves and leave the world speechless. Alright, I am not going to do it today. Obviously, I don't want to do these immediately. I'm going to do some social links because we have time. I love Goro. You know, I realized I've had a DVD rented for a really long time. This is what I did the first time I played this. I would just forget about the DVDs I rented. And fortunately, I don't think there's a late fee anymore, so I'm going to go back to Central Street and return the DVD that I've had forever and get a new one. And then I'll go back to school and see if I can hang out with somebody. Yes, thank you. Rent a DVD. Let's rent. What do we got? Story of a homely girl for charm, kindness. I've had a hard time finding kindness points, so I'm going to take out ICU. And then, let's see, who wants to hang out? Doctor. Go to the practice building. I just realized that who should I spend time with probably tells me where the social links are. I think this is Maruki. Let's hang out with him. Why not? I've got a counselor persona.
Hey there. What a scorcher, right?
It's gotten so hot lately. Really makes me reconsider the lab coat, to be honest. Do you have any time today? Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now,
Well, today's just going to be another back and forth, as usual. Or will it? Today's your lucky day. Please, take a look at what's on this table. I've been making you listen to all this tough stuff about traumas, pain, and grief lately, so I found these cookies in an underground mall. Now we can have a little break. They're kind of fancy cookies, too. I thought I'd get a surprise for you since you've been kind enough to indulge me all this time. Go ahead, enjoy. Ah, this looks great. Go on, don't be shy. I've got enough for seconds, too. You have a whole basket, sir. You have more than enough for seconds.
Oh, yes.
I know. As long as we're talking about cookies, they actually reminded me about a psychological experiment. The scientists prepared 2 containers and put the same kind of cookies in both of them. In one container, they put only 1 cookie, but the other one was filled with cookies, 10 of them. So then they had their subjects try cookies from each container and asked how the taste compared. Which container's cookies were marked as tasting better? Any guesses? I'm gonna say the 1 cookie container.
Right.
Correct. Easy to guess, huh? There's something called the law of scarcity. It's about what you'd imagine from the name. People are drawn to things that are more scarce. You can see this law in action just by observing how excited people get over limited edition merchandise. Huh. You know, you're right. I know, right? Don't you think it's really fascinating? In becoming aware of scarcity, we trigger our own desires and cause a change in our cognition. Not only that, the effect spreads to our senses and creates a subjective, observable difference in our reality. Basically, your perceptions can be changed by your cognition, or preconceptions. It's all below the conscious level, but it's really incredible. Incidentally, now that you've heard that story, how do you feel about that idea? That your unconscious desires may have changed the taste of the cookie? Hey, as long as it tastes good. That's definitely not the usual response, but it's one I can understand. It probably sounds like an exaggeration, but something about that seems so beautiful to me. Maybe the human heart can falter, or be unreliable sometimes. But if this experiment proves anything, it's that even a simple preconception can be enough to bring someone joy.
For example...
Take that story I just told you. What if you'd eaten that 1 cookie, and it had been the best cookie of your life? Say I never revealed the trick behind it. That cookie would have remained more delicious than usual. It would have been the subjective truth of your reality. I guess so. Right. I'm glad to hear you say that. Basically, what I wanted to say was, this idea of preconception could be studied further and actually applied to treating people. I feel like it could help a lot of people, maybe even more than I could help through counseling. Then again, it relies so heavily on perspective. Some people might call it a lie, or see it as running from problems. Still, even if that's true, I still believe that method could save a lot of people.
Sorry!
Oh, yikes, I'm so sorry. We wound up getting into an academic conversation after all. I really need to watch myself. Whenever I'm talking to you, somehow I always end up going back to my research. I truly am grateful for everything you've done. Not just because I can get your opinion on these things either. It's like as if I'm talking to an old friend. But maybe that's too personal. After all, this is all for the sake of our deal, right? So we say anyway. Friendship points gift. Les consultantes. A chance to restore SP when it's low, yes.
All right.
Speaking of SP, remind me, because you can do that, to go get SP adhesives from the doctor's office. Because you can get an item that I remember buying the first time around that is super helpful. Hopefully it's still on Royal. That is basically just an equipment that constantly generates SP for you, which is amazingly helpful. It's expensive, but super helpful. Thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger. Max SP by 5. Sweet. And got me a donut worry.
Well, see you.
Okay. Oh, this is Maruki. Sorry about earlier. It was supposed to be a chance for us to relax, but it ended up being another big academic discussion. I really don't mind. You're always so kind. You might be a better counselor than I am. I've always been like this. I get so hyper-focused on my research, I don't notice anything else. Back when I was a student, people kept warning me about that. Oh, there I go rambling again. Sorry. Alright, see you again soon. I guarantee you Maruki has a huge following amongst the nerd dad lovers. Let's see.
Rain, huh?
I'm so sick of how few customers I get during the rainy season. There has been no sign yet of Kaneshiro acting on his threat. He probably thinks his money's just gonna come rolling in. He does have the upper hand on us after all. If that picture got out, who knows what would end up happening to Ren? Guess worst case scenario would be he gets expelled. No, there is a more serious alternative. He's currently under probation, meaning... I'm so sorry, this whole situation is my fault. Hey, come on, stop that. I mean, you're the one who's in the most trouble right now. My sister is a prosecutor. This will surely be a problem for her as well. What should I do? Kaneshiro must surely be taking that aspect into account too. Let's change his heart. For sure. Even the police are having trouble with that bastard. We'll be heroes if we catch him. High risk, high reward. You're all so positive. In a way, your recklessness is the only reason we are now able to pursue this change of heart. Totally. We're in deep shit, so we're gonna do whatever we can to get out of it. I never thought of things in that way before. It is quite strange hearing something so positive from Ryuji. Shut up! Alright, leader. You can decide when we meet up.
When your position changes, your view of the world changes too. It's a shift in cognition.
Isn't that what we were just talking about with Maruki?
In any case, we're in big trouble if we can't change Kaneshiro's heart. Let's do this.
Alright. I'm going to offer Kaneshiro cookies in boxes. What do I want to do? Let's explore options. Oh, you know what? We haven't been to Shinjuku now that it's available. Let me go over there and see what's around. Let's explore Shinjuku. It's only 160 yen. Oh. Okay, so I think the fact that both of them are there means there might be a social encounter with the twins. But I want to explore Shinjuku first before I do that. But I think that's what I'll do tonight. So what is this? Can't go in there. This is a general store. What can I buy?
Welcome.
These are gifts. 48-sided 3D puzzle. Okay. Oh, there's a bookstore here? Alright, I think I'm gonna go to the bookstore. Or is this actually a bookstore? Welcome! Whoa, you look kinda young. I can't sell you any books with mature content, okay?
What do you want?
Well, alright, fine. There's 5 books here. Sure. I'm just gonna buy them all so I have them, because they're not super expensive. These seem to be like skill books for activities, but you never know. They might come in handy. Alright, I need to go get money. Soon. Alright, let's go hang out with the twins, I guess. What's up, Justine?
What are you gonna do today?
Alright, time to name the location, Justine. You do the honors.
Now,
Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate for your rehabilitation is... where one hones both the body and the spirit. Trainees gather there to test and push the limits using various pieces of equipment. I had not expected a rehabilitation facility on this side. As wardens, we must see such training for ourselves. Does such a location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. The gym in Shibuya. Let's go to the gym.
let's go, inmate.
So you do have an idea of where it is. Then today, you're getting a special training regimen.
Guide me, inmate.
If you don't keep up the pace, you will die. Now take us there at once. Alright.
Oh my.
So this is a training area. This is what you use to train? It's rather different than how I imagined it. Indeed, I imagined the equipment here as having more spikes and chains. Hey, inmate! What's that? It's a bench for bench presses.
Okay.
That's a bench? Then show us how it works. Aha! By lifting the weight, you strengthen your arm and chest muscles. But that isn't nearly enough for a real workout. You should increase the weight. We will assist you with that. Now I'm going to die. Now you can train to your heart's content. Don't play with the equipment. We're deadly serious right now. I'm insulted you would think otherwise. Well, it appears you found the limit for your pathetic arms. Now, what's that over there? Another body training device? Demonstrate its use for us. Oh, I see. You run on it to improve your stamina and strengthen your legs.
Marvelous.
What a fascinating contraption. Perhaps we should bring one to our room. We could force the imprisoned personas to run on it. Haha, not a bad idea. By the way, what does this button do? Out of breath already? You still have quite a ways to go.
Okay.
Alright, on to the next one. What is that bizarre object? Is that yet another tool for training? Oh hey, you interested in the wooden dummy? Normally I'd say it's not for beginners, but I did just see you really sweat it out, so... Here, I'll show you how to use it. You're okay with two, like, girls with batons in here.
Hey, inmate.
Your footwork's sloppy, inmate.
Inmate.
Focus more clearly. Concentrate the power in your strikes. Was that really all? You couldn't even defeat a stationary wooden post. Were we to try, it would be obliterated almost immediately. That's not the goal. You weren't trying to destroy it. So the real purpose is to polish your technique. That's a pretty roundabout method, but I do see how it works. As far as physical training goes, this place leaves much to be desired. But it is admittedly sufficient for your rehabilitation. Here is your reward. Cards. I'll give them to Yusuke. Actually, I think I need blank cards to give to Yusuke. It's been said that a sound mind requires a healthy body.
Don't complain.
This has been yet another step towards your rehabilitation. Keep training yourself just as diligently, inmate. Alright, escorted the twins back to the Velvet Room. Oh, I don't have enough money to do what I want. Haven't there been a lot of pictures leaked lately? Want me to get you a job? It's real easy. Hey, so many weirdos lately. Is it that psychotic breakdown thing? Been hard to meet my quota. I gotta find some suckers. Special appearance by the voice of Baofu somewhere from the back of my mind. Hey, did you hear that? There's a famous fortune teller in Shinjuku.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I read something about that online. They're a beautiful fortune teller or something. I hear she's pretty good. A lot of people say her predictions came true. Some say she can divine your very destiny. Maybe she can tell me who my soulmate will be. I think I'll pay her a visit. Fortune teller in Shinjuku, huh? Didn't we see her when we met with those journalists?
Wow.
Or with that journalist? She seems pretty popular. She said she's there at night. Should we pay her a visit too?
Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
I've been thinking a lot about personas and palaces since yesterday.
I don't doubt it.
That floating bank really reflects Kanashiro's personality. He's flying around so no one can trace his steps. He doesn't trust anyone. I bet security's tight in there too. That's why we should get moving soon. Why don't we go to the palace today?
Let me think about it.
Understood. I'm sure you have your reasons as the leader. I'll leave my schedule open after school, so talk to me anytime.
Okay. Moving on. Don't want to go to the palace yet. Makoto, you okay? Has Kanashiro threatened you or anything? He's been demanding money, but I choose to ignore those messages. Is that okay? Have any scary men shown up at your house? No. Kanashiro still has photographs in his possession, remember? Perhaps that advantage is why he doesn't feel any urgency to act. So, do you think we're safe for now then? All we can do is hope. Yeah, I know how you feel. Just like Yusuke said, those pictures are bad news for us. We will need to change Kanashiro's heart as soon as possible. Agreed. I will do everything that I can to help. I realized today, as I'm thinking about this, that I gave my nutrients that I bought from my plant to the weirdo guy in what's it called? Not Harajuku, Kichijoji, the trader guy. So I need to go back to the underground mall and buy more plant fertilizer from the flower store. And then since An's right here, I might as well just hang out with her. And I'll give the nutrients to my plant later.
What do you want to do?
I'll do some shopping.
What would you like?
Bionutrients. Cool. Alright, and then An's right here. I have a lover's persona, so let's hang out with An.
Hey,
What are you thinking of doing today? Let's hang out. Are you sure about that? We still haven't found the treasure. We have plenty of time. I guess there's no point in worrying it if you're so sure.
oh yeah.
You want to go somewhere? If you've got the time, I mean. Won't deepen, but might as well go, because I don't think there's anything that I could have done to make that happen. Let's go somewhere fun.
Okay.
Somewhere popular would be nice. Harajuku seems popular. Let's go to Harajuku. How about Takanoko Street? It'd be great if you could come shopping with me.
Okay, let's get going.
Even just going for the people watching is interesting. Let's go.
Hey,
Hey, there's a shop I like around here, so I come pretty often. But all the people are such a pain. What gives them the right to be here? Anyway, let's get through quickly so we don't get caught by the salespeople. Oh, they were sold out of the clothes I wanted. In any case, there are so many different types of people here. It's fun just watching them. People might think I'm weird if they see me staring at them alone. But I'm sure it's fine as long as I'm with you. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm glad you're here. Being by myself in a crowd just makes me feel even lonelier. I mean, things are half as fun if you don't have anyone to share that fun with, right?
Hey,
I wonder what all these people are thinking about right now. Some of them might even be sad beneath these happy exteriors, and we'd never even know. Don't you get fired up when you think about helping them out? Oh, never mind. That's not what we were talking about. Oh, that couple's in a big fight. The girlfriend's totally going for the knockout punch.
oh yeah.
Hey, they were handing these out, so I took one. Are you interested in this stuff? You can have it if you want. I got an idol poster. Alright. I feel like my bond with An. Okay, so I've got it to the point where I'll level up next time I hang out with her.
Ah, you're back.
Yamauchi said he's gonna go drinking at that Monje restaurant. You'll go with me to help investigate undercover, right? I want to do it. Let me respond later.
Oh?
Because I want to go water my plant before I do that. Oh, I can do the crossword puzzle too. Hang on, let's... News, crossword puzzle, plant, Ryuji. On Discovery, Town Detectives, we visit the Sky Tree, a new landmark in Asakusa. Wow, we're really high up. The view from the observation deck feels like you're walking on air. I'm afraid of heights, so the street stalls in Asakusa might be a better fit for me. Alright, crossword puzzle. Let's see what we got. Changes with the season. A decorative pattern. Skeletons hangout. I'm gonna guess that's closet from the phrase skeletons in the closet. That just seems right. Decorative pattern. Changes with the season. Trying to think what decorative pattern starts with any of these letters. I don't know a lot of decorative patterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-letter pattern. My first thought was floral. That doesn't, there's no F. Tartan. Plaid. I don't see the letters for any of these. don't even know. That's not a word. I'm very stuck. I'm very confused. I don't know what changes with the season that has an O with decorative pattern. What letters do I have that I can start with? Maybe I'm overthinking it. It's not a specific decorative pattern, but it's like the general concept of decorative pattern. Maybe it's like a... Can I spell this? Design... Yeah, I think I can spell... Okay. I can spell design. That could work. That could be wrong, but it could also work. Something that O-E... Wait. Maybe... Got something here. Yeah. I was like, what has the O something E at the end of it? Is that right? Yes, okay. Wardrobe. In Japanese school, students change their wardrobe. That's not what I necessarily think of as changing with the seasons, but we got there eventually.
All right.
I see.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I couldn't figure it out either. That was hard. These crossword puzzles are not simple. Alright, go water the plant.
Hey!
And we'll give it... Oh, wait, do I have... Oh, bio-nutrients better. Premium plant nutrient? When did I get this? We'll give it the super nutrients. Super kindness! Alright, and
Oh yeah.
I think you can get decorations, you can put stuff up. And I got that poster. Maybe I can use the poster. Oh, it's a Risei poster! Alright, cool. I now have a Risei poster on my wall. Wait, did I actually put it up? I did put it up. Okay, cool. Ryuji. Yes, let's go talk to Ryuji. This is a... I'm alone right now. Why would you title your message that? Alright, let's go hang out with Ryuji. Oh, a new place. Tsukushima. A waterfront district surrounded by canals famous for its monjayaki. Nostalgic Japanese flavors. Tsukushima's famous monjayaki will remind you of the good old days.
All right.
Alright. I don't know what monjayaki is. The teacher who's with me has shit on me too. Sorry, I'm gonna stay holed up in the bathroom. Please. Just leave your phone on so I can hear what they're saying. Wow, you can really hold your liquor, Yamauchi. Well, I've had some experience. Back in my college days, we'd rent a yacht for the weekend and have massive parties. I must say, though, the sake's been tasting particularly sweet lately. No surprise there, things have been much calmer without Kamoshida. Those were some real dark times for Shujin, though, huh? But now he's gone, you finally get the chance you deserve, Yamauchi. Oh, don't flatter me. He had his strengths, sure, but because of him, our volleyball team will be forever scarred. The only real option now is to abandon it completely. There has to be a way to bring Shujin back into the limelight, though. That's where I come in. You mean with the track team, right? The students who went through so much hardship under Kamoshida rise again with a caring new advisor. It'll be the rebirth of a team that found themselves in the depths of despair. The public will love it. Despite my lack of track and field knowledge, I'll form a tight bond with the students. I'll be the protagonist of my very own tearjerker. And of course, all the praise for reviving them will go to me, their incredible, loving advisor. I'll have to hire a great coach if I want to pull this off, though. So you're going to pretend to coach them while someone else does all the legwork? Amazing, Yamauchi! Who talks like this? Such stunning achievements will look great when it's time to hand out bonuses. But I'm not going to stop there, either. I'll publish books, give motivational speeches. What about all the troublemakers on the team? I've heard that Nakaoka kid is especially bad. Nakaoka? Oh, you mean the one who asked them to bring back the pre-Kamishita coach? Don't worry, I've already taken care of him. There's this other boy on the team, Takeshi. Doesn't really excel in much of anything. Well, I said I'd make him the new captain if we could get rid of that troublemaker Nakaoka. I might have mentioned something about how Nakaoka was working with Kamishita, too. Subtly, of course. And what ended up happening? Apparently, Takeshi chased him away. The plan worked perfectly. And the best part is not only are Takeshi's parents loaded, but his mother's the president of the PTA. I see. He'd make a great pawn. What? Nobody talks like this. Perhaps, but a nothing like him could never captain a successful championship-winning team. He might have to have an unfortunate accident at practice one day. People go to the Liquid Snake School of Supervillainy. But until then, he can show the others the value of obedience. You're incredible!
Damn it.
That effing asshole! If we don't do something quick, Yamauchi's gonna get rid of Takeshi too! God damn it! Let's talk to Takeshi. Yeah, this ain't our problem. It's the track teams. So they're just gonna have to decide on their own.
Hey.
You know, track ain't a team sport. At least sprinting wasn't. You got teammates, sure, but you're really just looking out for your own time. That's why I never thought about asking people for help or trying to solve our problems together.
Again.
But I can't ignore the stuff they're going through now. I mean, even though we had our own goals and shit, we were still running together. They suffered with me, gritted their teeth with me. Honestly, I think it was only because of them I was able to run at all. So I can't just go and turn my back on them now, right? I know that ain't the coolest thing to say, but it's how I feel. I think it's cool, Ryuji.
Yeah.
Oh? For real? Thanks, man. Friendship. Insta-kill. When encountering a weak shadow, you might destroy it immediately. Okay. Nice.
Wait.
Anyways, I'm starving. Let's eat some manjo while we're here. So far, all I've seen of this place is the goddamn toilet. Thanks for hanging with me, man. Hey, good work today, man. And thanks for sticking around so late. But goddamn, Yamauchi, that dick. Just thinking about him pisses me off. At this rate, the track team's screwed. Yamauchi's just gonna take advantage of him. But I don't want to make a huge scene. I can't let myself mess up their chance to start the team again. Besides, I doubt those guys are gonna listen to anything I say. Hey, you never know until you try. That's true. I gotta have faith in them. Anyway, at least we know the truth about him. We just gotta figure out our next move. That bastard Yamauchi, munching on Monja like he's got us all figured out. He won't get away with this. In any case, thanks again for your help today. You seriously saved me. Bye.